Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CHK. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. That does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Pretty rough day. The opening 30 minutes started off very rough with that plunge right there, and then a little dead cat bounce right there before the bear showed back up to crush it down. And where got crushed down to presents a pretty interesting scenario going forward. And this chart's going to get a little bit harder to see, but we're going back quite a bit of ways in the history. But the reason this is now pretty interesting is that the price is getting near some very historic areas right around $2.55. Like I said, going quite a bit of ways back into the history of things. You can see there have been a couple instances both there and there where the price got around there, and then some very nice bounces did indeed follow. Nice bounce there and another nice bounce right there. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. If the price were to go down to that 255 area, like I said, I wish I could say that. It will for sure bounce just like it's done previously. That's not how the market works. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce? No, that would not be shocking at all. But as far as, an interesting area, yeah, it wouldn't be illogical to at least think that. Now, had the price never, ever bounced from 255, and you're saying, oh, it could bounce. Why exactly would you say it could bounce? It's never shown that it could bounce there before, but that's not the case here. It has indeed shown that it can bounce. Will it bounce? That's why risk management and risk management rules exist, but it's at least a logical thought to have that the price could potentially bounce from that area. In the event the price goes down there and then does not hold above there, actually not that far below, you'd have the next area of support right around 253. So if anything, you could call this kind of a support zone from 255 down to the 253 area. And, that'll definitely, and I should note that this is by no means some sort of great discovery on my part. So there's going to be a lot of people that use charts and watch charts watching and wondering the same thing, and call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. But when a lot of eyeballs are watching and wondering the same thing, it can produce some pretty solid price movements. In the event there is some sort of bounce, the overarching level of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be that purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. You can see it's already got kind of a little track record here now of knocking down the price. So we'll see if it can get, up there and do battle with it. But for the time being, with the pullback and such that happened today, stabilization is priority number one. And then if it can, like I said, start to bounce, we'll see how it reacts around that 50-period moving average. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.